Heidi and I are going to demonstrate a quick way that we can teach our dog to leave something, i.e. resist temptation when something's on the floor, so that if you're walking along and you saw something that they are tempted by, be it a cow pat or a biscuit or a piece of picnic or something, we can actually get our dog to resist all temptation. So what we're going to do is let them understand that better things come if they give distance from the food. So this is a basic leave it exercise. So I've got a boring piece of food here, so we're going to start with boring food first, and I'm going to open my hand so that my dog can take the food if she wants to, but she's going to fail because I'm going to close my fist when she does. So good. So she resisted temptation, so she gets the food. Good. So with a dog that's slightly more foodie or slightly more greedy to take the food and has little self-control, then we will need to spend longer doing the closing your hand exercise. Okay, so here we go again. Good. So she's quite good at this. I'm just going to use something very slightly more tempting. It's just a dry dog treat, so that I could demonstrate. Good. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time just to make sure that she's got it. Good. Food goes towards her. Good. Good. Okay. So because her mouth is empty and she's not trying to take the food, I can add a cue to this because we've already got the behaviour that we want, which is the dog not grabbing at the food. So I'm going to capture this behaviour and add my word. So the behaviour is that she's not trying to get the food. Leave it. Take it. Good. Leave it. Take it. Good. So you can add your new word of take it in as well, so you can train two behaviours at the same time. So dogs love this. Good girl. So you want to increase criteria. So here's a little piece of meat here, and see if she can resist that. Leave it. Take it. Good. Do it one more time. Leave it. Take it. Good. So now we're going to increase criteria, and we're going to see if she can resist it when it just drops very slightly onto the floor. So this could be save a life, you know, you might drop a paracetamol or something. So we need to look at things from that perspective. So Heidi, I'm just going to gently drop it onto the floor. Leave it. Take it. Good. Leave it. Take it. Good. Very good. So something slightly more interesting now. Piece of dog chew. Leave it. Take it. So in the early days, you want to be pushing the food towards them so they don't come and help themselves to the things that you wanted them to leave in the first place. You can play games like that later with toys and stuff, which are, you know, things that you want them to have. Whereas if it's food, it's possibly best not to allow them access to the thing that you wanted them to avoid in the first place. Leave it. Take it. Good girlie. Well done. Leave it. Take it. Nice. Clever. And then see if she can do it with something slightly higher value from a slightly lower height. Leave it. Take it. Good girlie. Leave it. Take it. Good. Leave it. Take it. And then you gradually build up your seconds over the time and increase the difficulty. So you can use like higher value food, or you can use a toy eventually, and so on. And then you can perhaps toss the toy and throw the toy, and just gradually increase the ability they have achieved without taking things too fast, too soon. So we want them to succeed. So sometimes you might want to start your dog in a down, sometimes you might want to start him in a sit, but it all starts with them resisting temptation of the food, and you can add your word leave it when you know that they're giving you that distance from the food. Good girlie, very nice. Leave it, take it, good. Leave it, take it, very nice. Good girlie, well done.